Good morning to Madam Hannah and all my fellow friends. So today I will begin with my persuasive speech. Before that, my name is Calista Magdalene Chua, matrix number 263565. So my title for my persuasive speech today is about jealousy. So I am going to persuade my audience that jealousy is a disease. Jealousy is a disease. Love is a health condition. The immature mind often mistake one for another or assume that the greater the love, the greater the jealousy. In fact, they are almost incompatible. One emotion hardly leaves room for another. I quote this from my favorite author, Robert A. Henley. I always agree on what he is trying to say. The more we love, the more we get jealous, and the more it will attack our mental health. Does everyone of you know that jealousy is a disease and it might destroy everything in life? So many of people are dealing with it. I guess I am one of it too. The virus of jealousy stems from the feeling of envy. Envy is a situation you desire to see a person fail regardless of what their intention is. Therefore, today I am going to talk about jealousy, where it is not just a feeling, it is a disease, a virus that is in everyone's body. It is in you. As you know, I have been through major disaster of jealousy, where it almost destroyed every part of my soul. Also, I have experienced people who is jealous of me and they are waiting for me to fail. Thus, my speech consists three parts of jealousy is a disease. Firstly, jealousy is a disease because it destroys your ability to think clearly. Moving along with that, jealousy would bring the thought to one, the successful people to tone down, and last but not least, the capability to achieve amazing things. To begin with, my first point is that jealousy will destroy your ability to think clearly. Firstly, jealousy will destroy your ability to think clearly. Some of you may think it is okay to get jealous because it is an emotion. But all of you should know that emotions are simply something that we experience. But we do not have to become them. We do not let it haunt our mind and soul. This refers to the term jealousy. According to Monica Bird, who is a spiritual teacher, a guide and a writer, she said that jealousy is a signal that you feel would warrant your awareness. It brings consciousness. Use it in a positive way, but somehow people take it for granted and people take jealousy too seriously, where it will destroy the ability for them to think clearly. For an example, in a situation that you are in love, jealousies come out because of the lack of trust. Due to the lack of trust, it turns your jealousy into an emotion that will destroy your mind. And then you will be thinking about insecurities towards your partner. You will be thinking, is she cheating on me? Is he cheating on me? At that moment and at that state of mind, you are not in a stable condition to think clearly because you were so jealous of other women or men who is near your partner. If you think jealousy is not a disease that will bring your mind to not to think clearly, therefore, if this situation happen, you should already have opened up yourself to your partner about your intention and about what you were thinking, but instead, jealousy plays in your mind and make you wonder the question in your brain. Most teenagers and adults normally feel this jealousy in jealousy situation because they are adults, and most adults they are very having this strong feeling of jealousy. Jealousy is common and it comes together with the feelings of envy. Both of these terms bring different meaning, whereby jealousy can be described as a fear that another person may take something that is yours, considered to be yours. Meanwhile, envy is the desire for something that belongs to someone else. However, both of these feelings comes together as one. and it causes insecurity, and this insecurity leads to an unstable mind. Normally, this jealousy occurs to teenagers. In my own experience, this happens in few years back in school. Happens to me in school, whereby there is a competition of grades, where most of my friends, they were competing between each other, including me, to score higher grades. One day, when I was with my best friend, we studied together. Before the final exam, we did a lot of exercise together, but end up I had higher grades than her. So from that particular moment, she felt so jealous, and she told me that I will not want to be your friend anymore. How can you get this kind of result? Because we studied together. Did you cheat? So in that particular moment, her mind is not in a stable condition. So therefore, jealousy is really a disease where it makes the ability for you to think clearly. Now you have known deeper about jealousy will destroy the ability to think clearly. Hence, I will move forward to my second point, which is jealousy would bring the thought to want the successful people to be torn down. Secondly, jealousy would bring the thoughts to want the successful people to be torn down. Every day of your life, you watch many people being successful. Have you ever have the thought that I want to be successful too? I wish I can be like her or him. So at that time, you want to be like them, but you have this laziness attitude in you. You want everything, but you are so lazy, or you don't even try so hard to be like them. Or in another way, you tried so hard, but you keep failing. That is when jealousy comes to haunt you. According to Linnea Kruzevich, she said that many of the society these days want the successful people to be torn down. They don't work as hard or study as hard as the successful people to get there. Instead, they have this thought of tearing and turning down the people, the successful people. As example, I can give you, which is we can look in the bigger picture of what happening nowadays between one country and another country, of the United States and China. Both of these countries is fighting against their economy to be better than each other. The United States is worried that China will rise up and be the global influence to the world. We know that United States do not want to lose in a race. From these jealousy feelings between each country, it makes them to bring down another country. This jealousy will spread, and it is a disease. If one of you is jealous, they can be also jealous of others. We see someone who appears to have more than we do. We rarely have all the information, but we know they should not be where they are, and it is you should be in that position. Jealousy is a powerful disease. According to the University of California, San Diego paper that had been published in the journal Basic and Applied Social Psychology, it been said that the young people are more envious than the older people. This makes them even more rage if they do not get what they want in life. That's when they have these feelings to turn down people who is better than them. It has been surveyed that 900 people at the age of 18 to 80 has these jealousy feelings in them always. It includes myself as well. Based on my own experience, sometimes I think that people do not want to be that somebody they are jealous. Instead, they want them to feel as sorry as them, lonely and dissatisfied as they do. They want you to feel as miserable as they are because they did not achieve or have what they wanted. This situation can actually pull yourself into a deep depression with jealousy. And the worst part of it, it will make you look at life in a very ugly way. Apart from jealousy would bring the thoughts to want the successful people to be torn down, We should know that jealousy would be demolish the capability to achieve amazing things too. Thirdly, jealousy will demolish your capability to achieve great things in life. I believe all of you want to achieve amazing things in life. You want to have a better future, you want to be rich, you want to own a house, and also you want to be a well-known person one day. But do you know, even if you have this 1% of jealousy in yourself, it might destroy the ability or everything what you want to achieve in life. All of your hopes and dreams will crash into the drain. According to Goody Fred team, jealousy can demolish your career in life. For example, at your working place, if you were jealous of your other colleague, it can affect your career. Being jealous of your other colleague, it may drive you to be in your best every single time, but also it can lead you to do an unethical act, like trying to outshine other people or other of your friends in your working place by using an unethical method. You might end up having no friends, or the worst part of the scenario, you might lose your job. This situation also occurs in school, colleges, universities, and more. We cannot avoid from being jealous. So a part of being jealous can demolish the capability to achieve amazing things in your workplace. It also can demolish your best career as a student in a university life. Based on my own experience, being a student in University Utara Malaysia, as a first year student when I enrolled in this university, I really thought that my life would be great and I can learn such of a lot of things and create many friends. Instead, beside of getting knowledge, I also learned about the life of the people over there, the behavior of them. Not all, but most of it. There were some people who were jealous of me, jealous of the way I look, and jealous of the way I dress up myself, and the way that I always score in my subject, where because of the score, those score is because I have worked hard and I have studied hard to get there and to get that score. So one day, I have looked up on my social media and I saw some students were posting about me, saying such unethical things about how I always score well and they did not score well, and this really hurts me. So one day there was a quiz session in class. So because of this jealousy, whereby they want to score higher than me, they tried to cheat. And without hesitation, the lecturer saw and gave them a 0 mark. So you see, if you are jealous or being jealous of someone, it really leads you to have this unethical behavior. And it will make you to not achieve something that you really want to achieve in life. So now, you have known that jealousy is a disease. Therefore, I would like to conclude my speech. Jealousy will only blind us with the hate and despair, and it will overcome us by causing to do those things in which destroy the ability to think clearly, the thoughts of want the successful people to be torn down, and demolish the capability to achieve amazing things. Next time a sense of jealousy creeps into your life, you do yourself a great service or other beautiful things by casting it out and focusing your effort on improving yourself and only you. It will produce a much satisfying result, because as you know, if you have jealousy is really a disease. Thank you.